Documents. What happened here? EA Games. Well, this is it right here. Come on. Am I not put it in the right spot? Let me see here. Yeah. There we go. So I just did this one in casuals. Now, mind you, I don't. My MMR is absolutely high, so I'm playing with people way above my. So, but you could take a look and see. I'm still trying to go. Okay, these guys are moving so quick. These guys are, overhead. They're the other one's a team, so they're crossing it back and forth.
That they're a lot more organized than what's going on normally.
Well, I'm not at that play.
BBB.
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, we won this game.
Yeah, 4-0. Let's see.
But that salty guy's pretty good. Yeah, I think he's the one that made all the goals.
Did you change your camera settings at all?
No.
Oh, that's slightly different. You look. Hey, you're air rolling. Yeah, this gameplay looks a lot different already, but just the way you're playing is a lot different. So.
See, no, I shouldn't have went for that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that, but it'll happen occasionally. Swing out wide. Let this play happen.
See, I didn't go in the gates because the guy already, booted it down.
Yeah, right. Oh, close. That was so you're watching the play and you reacted to it, and it was just the reaction was a little late. But I like the decision to go and to push up there. It was all correct. Just the execution was off. It's fine. We just wait for him to hit it to us. Good job.
Now I get out of there. See, I come down and I went.
Your car looks really clean with the Cristianos and the gold paint.
Yeah, that's my son's. I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, we could have swung out a little bit wider to watch the play.
The thing is, I'm seeing here is he's popped. See, he already popped it up just before this, or he popped it up over, and so I knew he was going to do it again. I knew he was going to do it again, and so if this guy wasn't ready, I wanted to be. If he popped it up, I had a chance to jump and possibly get it out of the way. That's the only reason why I did that, because that's what he was doing. Well, he was able to during the game, and that's the only reason why I went to that point. I'm going okay, or we get a pinch, like I think that's what we ended up getting.
Yeah. My only worry about you coming in on this inside part right here is that I've had this happen to me a lot, where there will be kind of like a double redirect kind of thing where the ball gets hit forward, right? And it gets hit off of this guy's car in the back, and it hits forward like this, and you coming in at this angle could shoot it.
That's happened, yeah. Or it bounces straight up and he hits it again.
Or that too. There's a lot of different options.
Yes, and
a lot of those solutions, or a lot of the solutions to that problem comes from swinging out wider instead to watch the play, because even if he taps it up over this guy's head and he shoots it, you're not going to save it anyway, right? So that doesn't matter.
Right. And then the third guy, the third guy's just off to the left. Our third guy.
He's right here. And you can watch him. If he decides to go to the wall, that means that you go to net, right? If now let's say where are you going to go? Let's say if the ball gets hit somewhere else on the field, but you need to rotate back, right? And this guy comes into net here, where are you going to go from this position? Where's your next location?
Well, if the guy there to the right is he's to the, I'm going to go to my left.
You can go to your left, and then you're going to go where? Like, let's say you have to play against your, what would you call it? I guess the red zone. I don't know what to call this area.
Well, if he's going to net, you're trying to say that I should go up on the wall.
Yeah, that I want you to go on the wall, right, to cover all of the plays that could happen anywhere on, like, this side of the field. And your teammate has the goalie position, but let's say that he's, like, really set up bad, like you see in Plat, where he's, like, out here, right? And now this ball is coming in, and it's going to come in inside. Well, then you can just swoop down like I did earlier and dive down at the ball, while this guy will just shoot it in your own net, right?
Correct.
So it allows you to take command of the defense by being on wall. Now, if you notice him and he goes up on wall, well, then you don't want two people on wall. It's like, it's okay for you to take goalie.
Right.
Or there's another way that you could go is where you can hang out here and you can watch what play happens. And let's say your teammate is here and for some reason he leaves because you can't control how he behaves, right? Or let's say that the ball gets hit up high, he hits the ball away, and now he's rolling down the field, and that ball's going right back to the defense, right? Well, then you can go immediately to wall to cover that zone again, because now he's not in the play. He's on the ground over here because he just flipped into the ball. So now you're up on the wall here, maintaining that position, and now let's say that the ball gets hit down low and you're worried about a shot. Well, you can come here, and then you can come into net as well. You can go through the gate again.
Right.
So all of that works. But going back to the original play, right? Swinging out wide here allows you, one, to not hit the ball directly when it goes back in, like this.
Right.
It also allows you to watch this ball when, you know, if this ball got hit up really high up in the air and it just got, like, hit the ceiling, it's a lot harder to read the ball when you're underneath it in this angle than it is to swing out wide here and then come from a wider angle this way. You'll be able to see more of the field rather than looking up at the sky. So this position's more ideal if it goes up in the air. Also, if this ball goes out wide, let's say, then it didn't really matter whether you were here or there. You could still swing in. And let's say that they pinch the ball together and it just stays in the middle. Well, then you coming in wide will knock it to this side and you'll follow the ball to this boost pad over here. It all works out, right? But it's just a little bit dangerous of the play that I saw.
Right.
Can you touch this one? Oh, close. I like the idea, though. The idea is really good to push it one more time. Now, we could have watched our... Well, that's going to go in anyway. We can watch our teammate there, too, to hit this ball because as we're heading back here, right, this guy's approaching the ball, so we could start, like, waiting kind of upfield, like swing a little bit wider along this way, like here, and then swing out wide because this ball's getting hit really high up in the air and going down the field, and... but, you know, it doesn't really matter in the end.
Well, what happened was, I think, but didn't the other guy come up too?
Did he? This orange guy that's back here?
The other behind, yeah, I'm not sure if he did or didn't.
If he does come up behind, like,
I think
he's really far behind.
Right, he didn't come up until I came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like right here. He's sitting in net. So, in the play earlier too, he was in goal.
Right.
So it wasn't really necessary to push up super hard. I'm not sure what this guy's doing actually.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't too.
Either way, though, we saw him and he was in net, though. So we can afford to push up a little bit. You can also look down the field too, like when this ball gets hit.
So here's the thing. So he's in the net.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, he should be behind the other guy as second rotation. He doesn't move. I've got the boost. I just turn and go.
Yeah, I'll draw it out here, right? So the play that happens, I'll probably rewind it right here, right? Yeah.
Right, Salty.
So Salty's going to hit it down the field here, and this is going to be the play that happens, right? So what I would want you to do is I'd want you to swing out wide. Actually, let me get more of the field. There we go. So I'll swing out here. There we go. So what I would want you to do is I'd want you to swing out wide here and check out this like left side of the field, and him booming it down the field will go really far. And your goal is to look forward and to take ball cam off for a second to check this guy out to see who's back here and whether he's going to deflect it or not. And if he is going to deflect it, now your next question is which direction is he going to deflect it? And if he deflects it to the right, and you notice that, like his car is like going up in the air and he's turning in this way and he's going to hit it out there, well, then you're going to position your car to the right as well to follow his hit, right? If he is, let's say the ball is coming in here and he's comes up this side and then swings up here. Like his aerial path is kind of weird, but he's going to dump it off to the left side in this left corner. Well, then you're going to beeline for that left corner and then shoot it in, right? All in the meanwhile, let's say this guy gets up and he's like a grand champ, so he just immediately booms this back into your own side. Well, he's not going to get a very hard hit on this ball, so you actually have time with your 100 boost to turn around here anyway and jump up for an aerial here to deflect. Let's say the ball gets hit this way and it comes back to your side. You can aerial for this ball if this guy is super bad at the game as well. Like, let's say he's just sitting in net the whole time and there's pressure coming in. You can be the hero here and use your boost to deflect this ball along like the back wall and come along here, and then it'll land out into open space over here because the rotations are going to change over time, and you're going to land on the back wall now because you went for that aerial, right? You're going to land up here, and now you're playing back wall defense again. So this is a lot to take in though, for like a higher rank. Like this would be higher rank play now that this guy's hitting the ball really hard, and therefore your play should match it, where you're moving backwards now into the play and you can aerial up in the air to deflect this ball away. Also, before you do any of that to begin with, right? Let's say we looked back and this guy actually is good at the game too. This ball gets deflected right back to his side. Well, he jumps up in the air and now he's deflecting it back into their zone again, right? Right. And so then you can check back and then you notice, oh, my guy's up. He's going to beat everyone. I'm now going to look for the third guy, wherever this guy went on the field. And he probably would want to go on the right side of the field up the wall. And now this guy can deflect the ball off on this side over here. And now he can set up a passing play down the mid. And then you can turn in mid here and make a play. Now we have a lot of arrows. Now it's getting a little bit confusing because this is where game theory is starting to come in, where I hit the ball this way and I beat you. Now you counter it with this play and then he beats me. And then vice versa. We keep going back and forth endlessly. And that's why this game never really stops changing and never stops. Like, there's never a moment where you can't not outplay someone. Right. So to get back to the original point, though, you turning in here is good because it allows you to look at this guy and see what kind of hit he's going to get. So we don't really do that.
Or if he's going to get a hit.
Or if he's even going to get a hit, right. Like if this ball was slightly off, right, and let's say it hit off this sidewall and came back down, you're going to come from really far away to try to hit this ball into the net.
Right.
But none of that happens. So, but I like you turning, like, at all, and it looks like you're making more correct decisions. It's just we have to get more comfortable being in those positions and those decisions.
What'd you think of that?
I mean, the kickoff, right? If this was organized play and Salty was on your team and he told you hit it back left, this would be great. This would be fantastic right here.
Actually, I hit it late.
Yeah, you did hit it late, right? Like for me, on this play, I turn on this, I see this, right? I jump up for this, and I smack this really hard up high, right? And then this third guy that I know is on my team, you know, we're all working together, jumps up for an aerial right here, and then just drops this down low, and it's a goal, right? Like, that's what I like about it. But this is solo queue, so no. I'm not too big of a fan. Unless you don't hit it up high, instead you get your car up a little bit higher in the air before you flip it, and then you push this down on the ground, then this guy has the easiest hit in the world, and now you've helped him out a lot. But now you're trusting him with a bounce.
I didn't actually come into it the way I have, but I'm trying to spin to where, like a 45, to where I'm covering the field, you know.
Kind of awkward. That's your teammate not communicating to you what kind of play he's trying to go for. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, that's the one that's been not doing much. So me and Salty basically just said, let's just
take his privileges of the ball away.
Right.
Yeah. So you hit it away from him. That's fine. And then the T-Rai guy, it's about like not using boost into this. You want to dodge him first, and so you don't waste boost by getting bumped like that, right? He hits it up high. It's kind of awkward because you both go for it. And
I know.
It's hard to say.
Salty's pretty. Yeah, Salty's. You know, I should have known he was going to jump, but since I'm right there, you know, and I was right, and I knew.
too.
Yeah, and I'm going, okay, I don't know what he has, how much he has left. I got boost. I figured, okay, but yet obviously he had enough.
Right. He had 27 actually. I guess he didn't have enough, but he went up like he did have enough, right?
Correct.
And so one of the things is this is like one of those plays where you're technically in the right to jump for this because it's your ball. However, we also didn't check to see where the defense is, right? And the defense is already up actually in hindsight. But so see, he comes up over, and if we take ball cam off right before we go up for the aerial, right, then we'd know that there's a guy that's ready to block this, and so we'd go back. Two, even if we don't do that, right, this ball gets hit up high, you pick up this boost right here. Once we both jump up, you'll notice that he's in front of you, right? So even if you guys both had 100 boost and you both went for the same ball, he's going to beat you to the ball, right? And so this is one of those things that you just take the loss here from Salty, and you point your nose downward, and you boost down into the ground, and you land on the ground that way, just so that you can get back quicker instead of floating here and hoping that what's this guy's name? Like
TTV, yeah.
Whatever his name is. Now we're leaving him back for defense. Oh my god, that was a goal if Salty didn't do that. Close, but
we get
can play this now. Oh, Salty shouldn't have touched it. That's fine. We can take their boost in the meantime. Here.
Okay, see, this is where he flipped it.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Yeah, I should just let him do his thing. Well, okay, so I actually did that since I knew what he was going to do, and he was behind 50. I let him commit to pop it up because my guy, I think that the other guy is, and I'm trusting him that he's going to get the ball because he's behind us. He's behind on our side.
He's probably in net right now.
Let's see. So I made him. Well, actually, they're both back there. Yeah, he's right there. So I actually made him commit to make it easy on the guy in the goal. So
yeah, that's called forcing a play out, right? Like you force him to make a move, and it makes your goalie's job easier because now he has limited options on what he can do.
Correct. And so now he's already committed. This ball's going to go away from him, and
right, he goes up and now boom, he cuts it off, right?
And as you see, his hits are so-so, or I mean, my hits are so-so, and I come across, I hit this down.
Right, but I like what you explained here actually on the forcing a play out because it's a really advanced concept.
If it was on my side, I probably wouldn't have touched it, but I figured okay. And I stem this off from when I play 1v1s, is that, you know, obviously the shadow, technically I would shadow him and then, you know, see what play he's going to do to see if I'd block it. But this one here, since I knew I had a guy back, my thing was, okay, I'm going to come right to this guy like I'm going to get. I'm not going to touch it, but I'm going to make it like I'm going to touch it and let him commit and then just head back.
Right. And I like the idea, especially of you forcing this play out. The one thing that I'll say is once people get better at this game too, like I don't know how
no question.
But if he popped it up right here and he had it on the nose of his car instead of like the top of his car when he pops it, he can actually choose to go into an air dribble and get it right over this guy.
Right. So he wasn't that good. So obviously,
not that good.
You're right. So if I would have known that, or if he would have shown that earlier, then it would have been a different story.
Right. You know? And your teammate does a good job of following it up too, because another problem with this is that you have to have a lot of confidence in this guy to go forward. And I actually thought from his gameplay that he wasn't going to go forward, that he wasn't going to charge the ball because he's been playing net a lot and he's been playing kind of back passively. But he does go for it, and he does end up actually knocking it away from him. So it does end up working out really well.
Right.
So I like the idea. I think the execution of it is a little poor, but it's good enough, right? Like that's essentially all we need is good enough to win games. To be the best, that's not the same, but to get to Grand Champ, you just have to be better than the other team. One of their guys is okay. We weren't gonna win.
Well,
that
no,
ball.
he ends up going.
Oh, the green guy. That's
he ends up. Yeah, he ends up. Shortly here, he
this is another play right here, right? You go up. We missed the boost here, which is really important. And now if we look at our teammate right here, he's going to wait for you to get this hit because you're hovering around the ball, right? And see how he doesn't go because he thinks you're going to hit it away. But now he's like kind of in this awkward spot, and the blue team takes it away from you. That's the car language thing I'm talking about. Where
so, but okay, so I'm up there.
Yeah, you're right here.
Come up.
And you have no boost, right? But you're still hovering around the ball.
Well, yeah. So you're saying I should have spun around sooner?
Yeah, like once you realize, like off of, I think it was this. Oh wait.
Yeah, because if I was a touch higher, I would have spun off the wall with or without boost, and I would have had it, and then I could have pushed it to the center.
Yeah, and you can actually still get that ball from that angle too. It's kind of awkward to get, but from here, right, you can drive a little bit on this, like, well, you can actually drive a little bit lower, right? And so you'll be flat against the wall, right?
Right.
Let's see if I can try to explain this by moving out a little bit. It's so we need momentum, right? We have no boost, but we need momentum, and we need up in the air momentum. What happens if we jump on the curved part here, right? Like, let's say I'll turn the angle, right? And you know how your jump works. So let's say you went up at the same height as the ball, right? And this ball gets knocked away, and now you jump from this angle here. What direction are you going to go?
Down.
Yeah, you're going to go down and to the right, which means that you might miss the ball. You might flip into it, right? But you have to use your flip really quickly, and so you're going to get a really weak touch, right? What instead how can we get upward momentum with no boost and not jump off of this top part right here? Not like, because this wall is going to stop us, right? So we're going to have to jump before this part, right? How do we get ourselves to move up in the air to knock this ball?
I'm not sure.
So we're moving along the wall right here, right? And one of the things that we could do, right, is that we could drop down a little bit lower, right, to kind of gain a little bit of speed, right, because of gravity is taking us down with the wheels, right? And then we swing up high like this, and then we jump off the wall before this marker, right? And so because we have upward momentum while we're moving along the wall, we're actually going to fly off to the side up high and into the ball from underneath, and we can hit this ball further away too.
Right.
So that could be something here, is just taking that into account, that to go up we might need to go down and then back up as well,
right?
Because we're this high. So that's how you would hit the ball, at least with this amount of boost. So play still wasn't over, but that 100 boost pickup is really important. So we swing down low now, and then we come down. After coming down low, we come up high, and then jump off the ball or jump off the wall, and then flip into it, right flip into it, to get this ball away. And hopefully our teammate makes a stop and everything. The other thing you could do too is just move away immediately once you knew you weren't going to hit it as well. But. Almost a good hit. The only difference is I would have liked it in the corner here to pop it up high and follow along the wall with you, moving along here. So it keeps moving.
Do what now? Put it in.
I'll go back first. So here you jump up, and I would have liked it instead hitting this corner part here. And what it'll do is it'll bounce up, like it'll roll basically, right up the wall and come along here. And as you come along this wall, you'll land around here, right? And then you can follow up on the next hit here. So it's almost there. Like, it's very close, but it just bounces off that wall part, and it nearly goes in, but it doesn't. You're pushing up with your teammate, and that guy's going to get a hit before anyone, so we shouldn't be like pushing too hard on that. I think it's okay to turn there. I don't think your teammate was rotated around. Come back for boost. You can cut this play off. Oh. The idea was there still. That's what we're looking for. The mechanics will come in later.
But see, he's staying in the net, so it makes it tough. Like, okay, I'm thinking, like, get your butt out there, dude.
Right. Is it you? Aerial? Almost? Oh, dang.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah. But again, like, those mechanics will come later, right? When you play this game, you know, when you've got 3,000 hours on the game, you'll tend to miss that ball a lot less. Playing back because our teammates are ball chasing right now. This is really good patience from you. You can move up on a play as long as you... Yep, okay, cool. I was worried that we might not beat him because we took a little bit too long, but it ended up working out.
I'm about, I'd say 80% on getting those. Because I sort of notice, see how the ball, because it's going, and then I can commit to that because those are the ones I commit pretty quick to. You know, like I see nobody, and then this is the next one. I'm trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, this one's a little bit awkward because that guy's 1v3ing.
And I didn't jump up, and then but he hits it in. But I knew for some reason I was gonna miss it, so I just popped it up, and then Salty came back behind me and knocked it in.
It's definitely, we could have shot that shot, but if we can't, then I mean that ends up working. But that would be like relying too much on your teammates.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention for some reason, so I just jumped over everybody. I wasn't hitting the ball. I jumped over them. I'm going, wait. All of a sudden, it looks like I was looking at something else, and they stopped right in front of me. You know,
yeah,
going, oh.
I'm pretty sure this game's like pretty over because I think a lot of them are not moving, like that Echo Station. Oh, hey, he blocks it. Wow. I thought he wasn't moving at all. Oh yeah, they're trying to score on their own net. Well, something that I noticed from this gameplay is that there's a lot more patience involved in the game that I like seeing. A lot of the problems come from like mechanical plays that you're making, mechanical mistakes that are made, but that's stuff that is a lot easier to learn on your own than it is like the rest of the game, like decision making and the game theory aspect and all that, where to put balls, right? But now learning like the actual like mechanics of it comes from a lot of practice, and also your teammates will help you with that because you'll be less focused on the like strategical play, I should say. Since your teammates will tell you like, hey, I'm on the left side of the field, and then you don't have to think like, where is he, right? You can automatically know, I just need to hit this left, and then you focus on the mechanical part of it. Okay, hitting it left, and then you do your best to do that, and you practice that over and over again. So if you have a replay of them too, I mean, I could go over that as well, or we could start doing some games.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm going to. I think tonight we're taking the night off. I was going to take some last night, but they were pathetic, and it's just like yeah, we could spend hours on it, and I just said, I stayed silent. I just let them play, and then I just worked on my game until I try to get it. I mean, we had 3 games in a row we had tied, and we went into overtime, and it's like their butts puckered, and it's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stress in those situations, and the mentality of lower ranks as well tends to be a lot more shaky, especially in overtime, right? Because people are nervous. They're like, 1 goal to win it all, right? And we can't let it be ours. It has to be theirs, right? And everyone commits to the ball, and then the ball's left in the middle, and then someone just drives it into the net, or someone shoots it from a really far place away. So it can be difficult dealing with that, but it's also our responsibility to know people are going to do that and to not let ourselves get sunken into that, right? And to play a more like forethought game, or a more rational game where everyone's going for the ball, diving it, and now we're the one, after everyone's missed the ball, to just drive it into their net. So yes, we could go over them for a long time. I feel like you'd be saying, yeah, I know, a lot, and all that, but we could also get some games in where we focus on defense as well, where I'm going to be playing net, and I want you playing wall, and I want you to get comfortable with being on the wall and making saves off of it. Let's see, get on. I forgot which account that I was on that ended up working well for us, because I have like 11 accounts, I think.
I could look on the training thing that you gave me. The piece that you sent me.
It might be the 11th account I have. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Hey, it is this one. Okay. First time's the charm.
Oh yeah, the one said coach.
But yeah, I would highly advise watching, if you're gonna watch any of the videos, watch what I'm doing in my games, like with you, and it'll kind of give you an idea of how you should play as well around your teammates.
Great.
I'm gonna go 25%. Take voice volume off. Okay. And I'll stop screen sharing. We will do doubles. I didn't realize this, but I have another account that's another Smurf that can do ranked, and I tried to do that with a buddy for kind of like a coaching, half not really. Like it was more like, hey, let's play together, and this is a low ranked account. It turned out the account was really like high ranked from a few seasons ago. So that did not that did
was
not
pretty
pan
ugly,
out.
yeah.
That was not pretty, because he's like he has 9 hours in the game total, right? So now he gets put up against people with 1,600 hours in the game, and he was like, oh no, So I'll go for kickoff, and we'll get it to their side, and then we're gonna play defense, pretty much our side the whole time. So I'm gonna go to net, you go to wall. We'll let this play happen. So I'm gonna boom it to their side right, get them going over there. We'll let them take it to our corner right, to hopefully get them to hit it to us.
I can't stick to the wall.
Oh, drive back and forth on it. Yeah, you drive back and forth, up and down, right? They're not playing wall play at all.
And then I could actually just come right off the wall.
Actually come right off the wall and follow up on it.
I don't think they have any clue.
I don't think they know what they're doing right now. Hey, he's gonna hit it high probably. Let's see.
I'm right above it right now, trying to hold. He's gonna try to get it over you.
Okay. All right. This is not panning out the way that I thought it would.
Not with these guys, anyways.
Yeah. Maybe I should got on a higher level account. They're like hitting it harder.
I'm just cruising.
Yeah, I'm just
taking
waiting.
the scenic route. Here he comes again.
Oh.
See, but I shouldn't have touched that.
On backboard.
Well, I guess I could have tried to hit that.
So I'll just block this to the side here.
Okay.
Hit it this way, and then you go up wall, and I'll stay in that. Right here. Oh dang, he missed. Let's see if he gets this. Okay, ready? Oh, there it comes. There it comes. And so now you hit it across. He might pass this away from him. Hopefully he bangs it to us. This is gonna be this should be a really hard hit. Maybe. It's going up. Almost. Here, you can move along the wall and push it along the wall.
It was away. It was actually away from the walls.
There we go. Oh, it was away. So then we'd have to jump off the wall and aerial to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
up high. Oh, maybe he'll take it to wall, and then. If you can also, if the ball starts coming towards net, you can jump off wall to save it as well. So like, let's say it's going to go towards it. That'd probably be good.
No,
here it comes. Almost. There you go. Now you play backboard. He's gonna come. Oh my god. This is not working out the way that I wanted to. Here, maybe I should help them as well. What is going on? Okay. Here, I'll help them. Or not. Or they could do that. Alright, well, I'll help them. Oh, well, they left. Okay. How about we do a 1v1? How about that? And then you stay on backboard and I'll hit it on backboard the entire time.
Okay.
That'll probably be more useful to us. Okay, private match, 1v1. We're west. Thank you for being west as well so that we don't have to have high ping. And I'll put this on unlimited.
Hold on one quick second. My guy
no
is texting me here. Let me tell. Let's see, where is he? Okay, let me message him.
What could I wonder if I should put like the ball physics to be lighter? I'm not sure. I'll put it on light and like we'll get like kind of nice hits as well. Like light and then the ball bounciness to be high. So it'll go kind of high to you as well.
Okay. All right.
This is a test to see if like things work out.
Okay.
And so we'll not go for kickoff. I'll be orange team, you can be blue. And you will go to your blue wall with ideally with boost. And I will hit it towards backboard and then you come in to like knock it to the side.
Oh, I didn't get the boost.
All good.
Okay.
We'll go up on wall. Let's see if I can hit this. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there we go. We can do this. And I'll just hit it into the net each time. Like that, and the ball will reset. Okay, ready?
Oh, okay. It resets. Okay.
Yeah, it resets automatically.
Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Okay, that wasn't a little firmer.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll let this bounce into the net. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
That one's kind of a hard one to hit.
Yeah, I wasn't high enough.
There we go. Ready?
Oh, I misjudged it, but
Close. I mean, the ball's gonna come hard at you, but it doesn't actually change the way that the ball's bouncing. Or not.
Right.
Bouncing,
I actually went up. I went up instead of down. I went down instead of just staying. Instead of just staying where I was at.
Right. So here it comes again. We're starting to get there, and this is good. Just making contact with the ball, right? Oh shoot, I misjudged it. Making contact with the ball is pretty important here, but then the direction will matter later. Okay, here we
Right.
go.
I know. I need to actually get it off the front to. See that one. So I was way late. I was late.
This one I'll let bounce in. There we go. There we go. And so these ones are coming right in the middle to me. And
right now, exactly, and I know.
Shoot.
Right now. I'm just trying to get contact, just trying to get a feel for it. Because technically, I want to try to hit it off the front of the ball.
Yeah, like you want it to hit into a corner or off to a wall. There we come again. Oh,
almost.
Here we come again.
See, that's still middle of me.
It's still middle, yeah. It's good that we're making contact, though. Oh, coming in again.
Okay, that one I missed. I'm trying to get it to where I can hit it off to the side.
Right. Here we go again. Nice, that's a good one. I'll shoot this one.
Oh, I just
That one's
missed
a hard
it.
one too, because that one comes in really fast.
Oh, misjudged it.
But
Yeah.
go in. Okay, perfect. I want these to go into the blue or into the orange net immediately, so I don't have to like shoot around and stuff. But
oh, I lowered myself down. I touched it, but because you see it went off sideways,
right.
but it not.
Oh, I missed that. Whoops. There we go. Those ones are really awkward, the ones that come like inside on you.
Well, yeah, that one was high. Oh, I turned myself down. I actually had that, and I should have had that one.
Nice, that's a good one. It goes down really fast, and it's hard to read for people.
That was a pinch and a half right there.
Right. Get this a little bit wider away. Oh, that wasn't really that wide. Oh. There we go. Coming back in.
Oh, I didn't get there fast enough.
Oh, did I hit it too hard? Oh, I guess the bounciness would make it go a different way.
Oh, not there.
And this is where like patient offense too will pay off when you see these people on the back wall and they mess up like that. And you just let the ball come to you. The
problem is you know, getting, because obviously we're not playing a play where I don't have a rhythm. I'm guessing.
And you're guessing where it's gonna go, and sometimes you have to play that too, right? So it'll just kind of depend on where this ball goes and how you're gonna read it and kick it out. I can hit this actually back to you.
Oh.
Oh, close.
That was.
I'll see if I can get this up to you again.
Oh, I tried to come down on it.
I'll have this up to you again.
Oh. Going down, boy. It goes down quick.
It does.
So you don't want to just go down. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I'm changing directions.
You can also have your teammates help you with this too, because this is like an easy exercise now, thinking about it. Here, I'll actually push this into net and then come back around. Because all they have to do is set the settings to where I have it now, and I mean, you can watch this video too and look at these settings that are on the right side when I pause the game. But I have the match time to unlimited, the ball physics light, and the ball bounciness high, and the goal reset, like it disables the goal reset on respawn time. Nice, that's a good one. Oh, that's just gonna go in. Okay. Now I'll try to like shoot these kinda. I'm gonna shoot these on the ground, and I want you to come in down like below. So from above, like what you saw in that replay.
Okay.
You come down here and then try to make a save coming down like this.
Okay.
You ready?
Father, your son made you dinner.
It's coming down.
Oh,
close.
That was
just a landing. And make sure when you're coming down immediately that you're tilting your stick up so that, or down, sorry, so that your car lifts up in the air as it's coming down. Ready?
Oh,
oh
wait, down.
Down, yeah. I said up to begin with, that's my bad. But
no, down is forward, you know.
Right? Down would be like this, right? So you push down on your stick and your car lifts up. Like this, backwards.
Wait. If I come down and push forward.
Now you push down on your stick, so it'll be like this.
Here, let me watch it.
It'll be like this. So you land like wheels down.
Oh, okay. Down. So it's like like this, like this.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That.
So when you're coming down on the ground here, you want to be pushing your stick up so that your car tilts away or tilts towards the ball.
Yeah, it's like you want the nose to come up.
Right. Yeah, you want the nose to come up.
So you come here,
makes yourself a lot easier.
Come down, boom.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So now let's try it again. Oh, that's gonna be off. But you coming down there is important. There we go. I'll hit this into the net. Nice. Look at that. Now you're goalie and your wall defense at the same time. And you can come down on the wall there. Just hit it away. There you go. Oh my gosh. That ball's so bouncy. I didn't even touch it that hard. You can actually try to jump off the wall there and try to hit it away from this distance. It's really hard to, like, or it's awkward to, I should say. Not really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, I can jump, but I have to, get it. I mean, so.
There, I'll come back. Oh, close. Just a little bit too far. Oh, almost the same. There we go.
That's actually a pretty good hit, too.
And yeah, it ends up working out really well. I mean, the ball is bouncy right now, too. So that
helps. That's right. Oh.
It's a really hard save to make, but if you can get used to this, too, your defense will be pretty much unstoppable.
Okay. I mean, it's microcosms. My nose hit hard. It didn't. I gave a little gas.
Hits it away. Nice.
I need to have it come in the other way too.
Nice. Good luck.
Ooh, that's tougher on this side.
Yeah, it's tough on when it comes on the inside right there. Like that. That's gonna be off actually. There we go. And this is definitely something you can practice with your teammates.
Yep. Oh, I end up pushing boost and didn't need to.
Now I'll do like a mixed bag of the two.
Oops.
So some of them will be high, some of them will be down on the ground, and it's up for you to quickly react to either one. Okay.
Okay.
I am not cheating for you.
I was gonna have my son do a couple and go, "Whoa, you're doing good."
I've seen YouTube videos of people doing that, and it's so funny. That would have been great.
And you would have went, "Holy shit,
oh my god, you're doing an air dribble into that already."
Oh, I flipped. Okay, there's some enough. Whoa!
Oh, a little bit quick.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I was already over the corner, and I saw it was going to come over me.
Right. Nice.
Oh, stay
Almost.
up.
It's,
I was right
it's
there.
really awkward. Yeah, it's really awkward when you're almost there. I think that's the most awkward position you can be, is when the ball's slightly above you. Close.
Well, I hit it, but it pinched straight back. And that was off the nose.
Oh, that was? I couldn't really tell, actually. That's a good hit down the line. Try to hit this back. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, I can. Wow. This ball bounces so far. Hey, nice save. That's the kind of thing that you want to save, too, is like that kind of shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, okay. Go straight in. Alright. Nice hit. That's kind of awkward now.
Oh!
Close.
I almost got it.
I almost got it. That would have been great. I would have been really happy about that, actually. Because then I'm like, hey, he's applying it. Oh, close. Sometimes you do need to flip if the balls come in really fast and you need to change direction.
Right.
But most of the time you can just jump down.
Okay.
And hardly will this ball ever go this fast in a real game, too. So you don't have to really worry about it going this fast, but it is good to get your reaction speed up so that when this ball comes at you at 0 miles an hour, you're like, oh, okay. I'll let this up again.
Oh, I took a ceiling bounce and I knew it was.
Oh, that's gonna be weird. You can go up the wall here still. It'll still bounce and you can, I think, hit it away.
Oh, off the wall.
Oh, yeah. I'll just put it back in. There you go.
I was already, I could have got that again.
Yes, if you follow through with it and you land correctly, definitely. Oh, so close. Nice hit. I like it, and it's directly in my goal. Now you're looking like a GC now that you're playing like wall defense. Unlike I bet you all the plats are sitting in their own net, waiting for, you know, there's 3 people in net all at the same time.
My teammate Wildcard was when we he was doing that. He would go up the wall. I was in the goal,
right?
And he would be up on the wall.
Nice job. Good reactions. Oh, that's a little far away.
Yeah.
That's again a little far away. You don't have to worry about that one. And this one's gonna be in the corner. Hey, you can take this one around. It's a little bit bouncier too, so it's kind of harder to read it. I'll do a couple more. I'll do 5 more of these, and we'll see how many out of 5 you get. Nice.
Off to the corner. Oh.
Oh, is that not in? Dang.
Wow, you're right. I just barely touched it. That ball is
I know, it bounces really hard. That's why I'm like, hey, we can set this up. Works out really easy. Oh my god, I missed that, I think. Yeah. Oh well, it's coming back to you now.
It's coming to you. Oh, okay. So
No, I'm already back. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna bounce down. Close.
I tried to. I knew it was coming off.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't have a.
You don't really have an angle there, but you got to make an angle for yourself.
Right. I hit it backwards.
Yeah. You might want to do that too in game. Oh my god, it bounces so much faster.
Oh, in game if nobody's there, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully it bounces up. Oh, nice. Good job stopping it before it bounces up. Actually, it'll just go into net, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nope, it's going to bounce off crossbar. Oh my god, it might bounce off crossbar again. There we go. This thing never stops. That one's an awkward angle to get.
Yeah.
Good job.
I just bounced off the wall with that one.
Right, because you don't have much options to go for.
Oh, that's a one.
Yeah, that's one that you can be patient on too, because if that ball, you'll. I mean, I tell a lot of like students that are working on offense right here when they're passing off the sidewall to actually aim for this top corner part right here, that little lip, because what it'll do is it'll bounce down just like that, right? And it makes it really awkward for people to save. But since you're here, right, and you know this is gonna happen, you can actually play that like goalie defense again, where you come down and hit it away like that. Or you can let it, if it bounces down really hard, you can just wait on the wall still for it to bounce above
and then hit
the goal, and then hit it after. You have two options there, but yeah. So definitely though, take that with your teammates as well to like help them.
Oh,
if they're the ones going into net all the time too, and you're, I mean, it's good that one of you guys are like going to be the ones that playing the wall defense and will feel comfortable with it over time. But if they're trying to learn and trying to get better, definitely show them this. And I will send you a screenshot real quick of the mutators that I have active. There we go. That's a screenshot of the mutators that are active in this mode, right? And you just do, you know, you guys all in a match, unlimited match time, so it doesn't run out any particular time. You disable the goal reset for the respawn time, so that every time it goes in, it'll reset the ball in the middle. And put the ball physics light and put the bounciness high, so that when they do hit the ball, they can hit it at pretty much like driving speed, and it'll go to backboard every time.
Sweet. Trying to get my aerials down to where.
Yeah, like getting those comfortable, right? And there's a few different ways to practice those. And I can definitely teach you that next time around. Because normally I would stay a little bit longer, but I have another lesson at 6:30.
No, that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Definitely, as a quick, you know, preview, I guess, you go into free training, and if you go into DFH Stadium, you notice in the orange goal right here, and the blue goal as well, but the orange goal has these little lights at the top in the corners. I would say practice aerialing from one side of the field to the other, focusing to aim for those, so like to go here and using your boost to like feather along here, and then aim for those lights in the corner spots.
Oh, I can do that.
And if you can do that consistently, then I want you to throw error roll in there the whole time. So you're gonna do this like this. And so spinning in the whole time, and you're gonna feather your boost a little bit. So you're just gonna be tapping over and over again.
Right.
just to control your car, so it'll look like this. And you should be perfectly still, like up in the air pretty much, as you're doing that. Like that. And if you can control yourself like that, that'll definitely be like the first part that'll like help you control your aerial. And you also want to get a running start too, you do this.
Right.
So you can kind of just float there. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Dang it. And get that going to practice some aerials in the meantime. But
okay,
I'll stop the video right here for now. But